Okay, that is a little bit my setup. I was asked how I handled this Fuji 680 with a digital back. This one is the phase-on H25, and then in front I have one Graflex 1000 shooter with a Rod and Stock 135. Was for 4x5, was designed for 4x5 cameras. So the way how I use it, in fact, is very simple, and I don't think I think that was done already. But anyway, okay, so let's start from the lens. So from the lens, I have a cable. Well, I have a cable. I mean, I use a remote trigger for this one is for a Canon, but well, I just use the contact in the back, and the point is so the lens, the flash contact, the PC is connected to the emitter, and then later on I will show how by pressing this button is possible to trigger to wake up the phase-on, and then in the regular way you just trigger the shooter on the lens. So I don't have yet the proper I didn't build yet the proper battery holder, so I'm using a 7.2 volt battery from a Pentax camera. So what else was important? Yeah, so then the setup is very simple. Then we have the receiver, who's this one, who goes to the connection on the phase on, and then we have the flash socket who's connecting to the strobe. This setup is only for strobe. I mean, if you want to use just ambient light, and I think everybody knows that already, you can use 15 of a second or lower, but not higher. So you do the same process for ambient light. Only thing you have to do is disconnect the flash, the strobe cable. So how to do that? Well, basically, I hope my explanations are good enough. Basically, it's quite simple. I'm going the shooter of the lens is already cocked. Well, it's already well, I don't know the word in English. So the only thing to do is press, and then you actuated and basically we should receive now. Here we go, and that's the picture, as simple as that. And with flash, yeah, well, it's the same. You cannot go further than a 15 of a second, but who cares? That is not a problem. So basically, it's quite simple. The back plate, I built a very simple one. I use this one for a regular combo size 4x5 backs, and this one is one specific for the very simple one for the lens. And these ones are a little bit different, but for 4x5. But this one is for technical camera to adapt a Sony 7. So so far so good. Next step is going to be trying to build a controller to give the right pulse to the back to make the back understand that we are like with Hasselblad 500, that each time I select a different speed, then it's a different pulse who goes to the back. The problem is right now the 680 delivers through the PC socket to the strobe socket only a 15th of a second. So the digital back recognize only a 15th of a second or lower, because the shooter in this moment yada yada blah blah blah, whatever. So that's it.